Alright, everybody, this is Super Owl 88 bringing you another Call of Duty Black Ops commentary, and I know you guys are going to like this one. I know you're going to like it because everybody likes sniping gameplay, don't you? And not only am I sniping, I'm sniping in free-for-all. So for the most part, a lot of my kills are quick-scoping or with the pistols, obviously, because, well, I mean, I only have one pistol, but with my pistol, just because it's, I don't know, close quarters is kind of hard for quickscoping. You can't really do it like you could in Modern Warfare 2, but with this gun it makes it a lot more possible. So I'm using the PSG1 with the no attachments. So for all of you scrub-a-dubs that didn't know this yet, the PSG1 is post-patch, so it's been out for a few days, but so many commentators have already mentioned it, so if you watch anyone else you'll probably know, is now as strong as the L96, but only with no attachment. So if you're going to use this weapon, use it with no attachment. Gives it a way better damage boost, and it's pretty awesome because it's semi-automatic. And the so the Dragunov I mentioned, it's got kind of like a, when you zoom in, it's more ridiculously, like, there's way more sway, and it's harder to take control of the Dragunov, so the Dragunov's definitely, like, you need to have time to zoom in first. This one gets, when you zoom in, it kind of settles right away, like you can see there. It doesn't struggle too much to, like, get snapped back into the middle, making quickscoping a lot more possible is essentially what I'm trying to say. So if you're looking at quickscoping, this is the gun I would recommend. I know a lot of you guys are gonna continue to stand by the L96 because it's bolt action. That's fine. It's overall all personal preference, but it's got a nice 5 bullets in its regular clip size, and it's overall pretty decent, especially with the semi-automatic. Makes missing quickscoping a lot easier, and no scoping's way better. You see me I think I go on a 2 no scope streak, and I probably wouldn't have gotten either of the kills if I didn't have semi-automatic and wasn't able to shoot 5 off pretty fast. But for the most part, yeah, this is pretty exciting. I think this was the first or second game playing free-for-all quickscoping, and this is nothing I would do. It's just, I figure, I saw a free-for-all, like a flawless that Hutch posted when he was quickscoping. I'm like, wow, if I could get any kind of decent free-for-all sniping gameplay, I'm sure that would get a lot of views. And I'm not all about views, but, like, I'll post a wager mode and get, like, 30 views or 40 views over, like, the course of a week. I'll post the Dragunov gameplay, as of now, has over 70 views. It's been up for 2 days, which is, for me, pretty good. So, I mean, obviously people are finding it. If you search, I think, Black Ops Dragunov TDM, I might have the first game that pops up. Same with searching Black Ops Mini Uzi Domination. So that's why my Mini Uzi game is like 150 plus views now, which is probably the reason if some random people out there want to see Mini Uzi Domination gameplay, they give that a search and they'll find me, which is kind of cool. So yeah, so I'm finding myself getting a lot of views doing other things, and this I know people are going to like, even just my subs, just because sniping gameplay is fun to watch. So getting on to the actual deal itself, it's in cracked if you haven't already figured that out, and I got off to a very slow start, so sorry about that. I start to pick up things way later in the game when I get a Blackbird, and no surprise to all of you subs who've watched me in the past, I get a Blackbird without getting a chopper gunner, and it was kind of bogus too. I'm playing with one of my subs, joined me this game. I blow you, he jumped in this game with me surprisingly, and no, we weren't playing together. No, yes, he was trying to kill me, and he is the one who actually gets me with his L96. Like, on my screen it's through a wall, I'm obviously behind the corner, but he obviously had a connection advantage on me because I watched the kill cam and I was clearly, like, in his sight, so it was a fair kill and all, but I don't know, he had my connection. This game wasn't too great, which is kind of surprising that I won, but I was around a corner, and yeah, whatever, you guys have heard it all before, but yep, he stops me, my own subscriber stops me from getting a chopper gunner, which could have been a much better gameplay. But on the positive side, I don't have a chopper gunner to call in, so I end up getting the rest of my kills with my guns, which is pretty cool. I get a couple AK-74 kills in the middle of this because I pick one up for the close quarters battle, and then I die, and then I'm done with that. So sorry about the submachine gun kills there, especially with the tryhard that the AK-74 class is. But anyway, so I talked a little about pistols in my Dragunov gameplay. I mentioned that I like the M1911 the most because it's the first weapon you start out with zombies, and the extended mags, it's actually got 14 bullets, which is really nice. However, I read that the AS, I mean, I have an iPod app on my iPod Touch that tells you all of the stats and whatnot of the weapon. So yeah, you can call me a nerd if you want. I'll take that acceptably, but the ASP and the M1911 have the exact same damage stats, damage over distance stats. They drop exactly the same, like completely the same weapon, except for the reload time, aim down sight time, and magazine clip. The ASP has the only attachment for it is dual wield, so I'm obviously not going to use that. And so there's no extended magazine. It's only got 7 bullets. However, it's got the fastest out of all the pistols. It's got the fastest takeout time. So you take out your ASP faster than you would any other pistol. It's got the fastest aim down sight time, and it's got the fastest reload time. So I was using it this game, trying it out for some clutch situations. I'm gonna die quick. I can whip out my super fast pistol, aim down sight faster than anything else, and shoot 7 accurate bullets. Which so if you find yourself missing with pistols a lot, I don't recommend it. However, for me, I'm kind of digging the ASP. I get a lot of kills with it. It's nice and fast. However, I still have yet to try out the CZ because I don't know. I haven't unlocked it yet. I was going to, but then I prestige directly after this game. Actually, I got this game a couple hours ago. Now I'm about prestige level 14, I think. I'm not sure. I leveled up pretty quickly, which was nice. Anyway, there it is. I get my Blackbird. I run behind this corner and I still get sniped. So, yep. Good job, Blow You. I know you're watching this because you told me that you were excited to watch a game that you're actually in. Anyway, so if you're looking at the time and my score for most of this game, you're probably thinking, how is he gonna finish this game off? He's got 900 points and only 3 minutes left. I managed to do it thanks to the Blackbird, basically, and then I get 1 kill with 15 seconds left. And now for free-for-alls, like, I think I mean, you obviously win. You're at 29 kills and time runs out, you're in first place, you obviously win. But I feel like it just wouldn't be a satisfying game to post if I just won from the time limit running out and not getting a game-winning kill cam. So it was kind of, frankly, I was running around trying to get a kill just right at the very end, and I succeed. Surprisingly, I didn't think I was going to. I get like this weird jumping no-scope thing. You'll see it later. I'm trying to cut down what I'm talking about in the end. Now this is when I have the AK-74U out, so I apologize for this little part of the clip for you guys that hate this weapon, but there's a few guys that actually like this weapon. They were like, use the AK-74U. I mean, I want to see what you're like when you're at your best, and I say I'm at my best with not the AK-74U. This guy, Raxter's Claymore, is pretty fast, but yeah, so if you want to see what I'm at my best, it's probably I've got an MP5K game that I think I was going to use for a dual comm with the Red Hot, but we have Zshare, which is this website that you can share large up to like 1 GB files, was like failing on us. So I think we'll probably still do the dual comm, but we'll just use some of his gameplay instead since it was failing on me. Plus he's got a Dazzle, which it's no HD PVR, but it's obviously much better than the quality you've been seeing me for the last almost, yeah, a little over 3 weeks now. It's wrapping up. This game's kind of wrapping up to an end here. This is definitely the best and closest I've ever gotten to quickscoping in a game, despite my pistol getting me the majority of my kills. So, if you guys, please tell me if you like the sniping gameplay. I know there's plenty of you guys that aren't a big fan of quickscoping. I got a comment on one of my last videos that he was like, I completely agree with your opinions on sniping and how it should be played and how it should be a sniper and not sitting in the back. And that is continued to be like how I stand on this whole subject, but I know people like quickscoping, and if I'm in a free-for-all, I'm not actually hurting any teammates by doing this. So yeah, I apologize to any of you guys who hate quickscoping and the ones that were really happy to see it out of Black Ops. It is for the most part out. It's nowhere close to, you can't shoot really before the scope comes up, so it's all drag scope, hard scopes, whatever you want to say. Just for the most part what I did in Modern Warfare 2 anyway. I got a lot of crap for that because I was scoped in for like 1/10 of a second in Modern Warfare 2, and people would give me crap for hard scoping. Like, that's, like, it would, if the scope popped up at all, people would give me crap for it, which is kind of bogus because, like, it has a scope, it's a sniper rifle, you should be able to use it. Anyway guys, final score 30 and 10. If you like the sniping gameplay, please let me know. Rate, comment, and subscribe for more. I one that being pretty much at the very end. Thanks.